We are back.
Welcome to Monday Cinema Club. I'm Dante Bosco.
I'm Alice Rahmatullah.
Yes. And
for my Chinese fans.
Okay, go for it.
大家好，欢迎来到我们的电影俱乐部。For my Uyghur fans, yaxşımızlar bizim kino kulübümüzü kegimlerle karşıladınız. For everybody, rest of the world, what's up?
Also,
it's what's up, everybody? There's
a few things going on. We just got back in town.
Exhausted.
Because we came from where, Alice?
San Francisco. Dante Bosco's first directed film premiered on Cannes Festival in San Francisco. It's very, very fun experience and got a lot of press. A lot of people loved the film and they laughed their asses off.
Yes.
So I can't wait to let you guys see it. For as one day we can do like a special screening for a Monday Cinema Club.
How are we gonna do that? I'm not sure, but that'd be cool if we can do that.
We can do that.
Shout out to everybody in here. Maria for this concept. K Bubbly, what's poppin'? Daniel 97 DJ, how you doing? Archima, the Camp Fest. I know there's been I did a bunch of press up there. I was on the cover of something. Art
family
section.
Business. Family
art
business.
Section in the San
His headline was a family business and a whole
family business.
Bosco family was on the front page. I mean, it was a great. I mean, I'm so proud of this. I never
Alice.
Say that, but
Thank
you know,
Alice.
Guys, like
say
Alice.
it again. Say it one more time. So let's hear it. Let's hear it for everybody.
I'm proud of this guy. This
there
man.
You go. There you go.
He always like grabbing a knife or running around.
You might say I restored my honor.
Say it.
Right, Carter says 35. Restored my honor.
He's it's such a great movie. I'm so proud of. He was kind of nervous before the screening.
We did go to Mecca. Mecca came to us.
Huh?
They asked me we had the Mecca food. We did Mecca food.
What is Mecca?
The Mexican food we had.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did.
Also, I'm sorry, keep going.
Yeah,
no, keep going.
Yeah, go for it.
Just say one more time how proud you are of me. I just want to hear it one more time.
No, it's past.
One more time just for the live stream.
No, it's not going to happen. I just said it once. If you catch it, no. If you're not, that's it. So it's a great movie. Everybody loves it. And how did you feel?
I felt great. I felt great, and we got to show some sneak peek stuff to my hometown where we shot a lot of the films. So shout out to my film organization out there. Shout out to everybody in the Bay Area, San Francisco, who got to watch the movie this weekend. I love seeing a lot of friends up there. I wish it wasn't COVID, so we didn't have to do it as a drive-in, but it still was fun. We'll post some more pictures as we go. Yes, Debate Club's about to start, but also, you guys, it is Asian American Pacific Islander Month. So happy AAPI month, and we are both Asian, so we want to just help celebrate this month. And in doing so, we are watching some films.
What
that are Asian films. This week, we're doing a classic film called Chungking Express, which I know a lot of y'all didn't see because it was hard for us to get to see it.
Yes, I got a lot of messages, DM from our audience from Monday Cinema Club, from friends. Said they couldn't find right sources or anything platform. I mean, it's hard to find. We should have just do the research. This is our fault, so we're fully responsible for that. We should have just do the advance in advance to do.
We should have, but we're gonna discuss it anyway. I'm gonna see
Carlos.
See if Carlos around.
Carlos.
Carlos, really, he's my cousin, but he's also
he said
he loves this movie.
He watched this film nonstop, like more than 3 times, 4 times, 3 times.
Yeah, so
but
we don't know who watched this movie, but
so
if you
while
watched
Carlos
the film,
talking, I'm gonna eat ice cream if you guys don't mind.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Where is it? Send a request.
I did. I sent it. But
he ignored it.
No, I don't know if he
said
he said he's gonna try to get on for 3, so I don't know if he was able to get on or not. But we tried it. He might not be around. I don't know.
So
if he gets on, we'll
Chungking Express, huh?
So we're gonna bring some people in. Did you have any VIP people were able to see it?
Well, a lot of people said. Some of the people said they watched it, but
okay. Thank you for all the hearts, you guys. I'm loving all the hearts.
Sure. Yeah, we have our old friend.
Okay.
How do you pronounce this?
Artex Atreyu.
Artex Atreyu. She watched the film.
Carlo can't join at the moment, but maybe he'll join in a bit.
And then she mentioned that so it's really hard to find this movie. So do you want to bring? But she watched it. She found it.
All right.
So do you want to bring her, or
we'll bring him in?
Let's start.
Let's start, and then we're gonna bring some people in, and and we're gonna talk about the film. So, should I start?
Yeah, you start.
Well, I'm gonna start. So
you're a foreigner. You start. We let the foreigner start.
Oh yeah, so this is a Chinese film. So Alice is feeling real Chinese right now. Even though she is Chinese, she's Uyghur, but she's from China, and she knows this movie. She knows all these. There's so many great images. So I'm gonna just start. Wong Kar-wai, amazing director. This film is amazing. For people that haven't watched it, it's like a love comedy. I wouldn't call it a rom-com. I think it's a comedic, really experimental cinema kind of film. Really interesting. Look at these. I mean, look at the images. If you look at the images behind you, there's very striking images of Asian with look at that. Look at that image. You know, with that wig on, this girl, you get to see a world of Hong Kong, and it's so beautiful to kind of see, and it's kind of gritty. It's not really shot. It doesn't, in American standards, it feels like a very indie kind of film. It doesn't feel like it's a big budget Hollywood movie. It feels like you just went out and shot almost a docu kind of feel, right? But with that being said, he's such a talented filmmaker. The motifs he used, the way he uses imagery and mirrors in. There's two different stories going on. There's a story at the beginning, the story at the end. It all circles around a guy kind of breaking up with a girlfriend. They both break up with they're both cops. I know it's weird, kind of. They're both cops in Hong Kong, and they both break up with girls, and they're kind of getting over their breakup, and they're totally different. The first one's like more like a kind of like a cop and robber thing, like a drug deal. It's like kind of guns and stuff like that. And the second one's like him and a stewardess, and him breakups. And breaking up with a stewardess, but then falling in love with like the girl, and the girl falling in love with kind of him in a like a fast food shop. But the thing is that the fast food shop stays. I'm talking like it's crazy because it's like a weird movie. Where did we find the film? We found the film. I ended up. I'm a member of the Criterion channel, and it's like $100 a year, but it's all classic films. And then sometimes, you know, if it's not on other things, it's just on the Criterion channel. And I definitely recommend you guys to do it. It's great. It's a 2-week free trial. It's
a lot of classic films in there, right?
It's nothing but classic films. I'm gonna go through there more to see more films that we can watch for Monday Cinema Club. So
yeah.
That's what I thought about the film. But I loved it, and I thought the filmmaking is excellent. When you watch the film, it's years ago. It's like 94. What year was it?
1994.
1994, but like it's so edgy and vibrant. Like it's just, as a filmmaker, they're very simple stories, but he said they're very dynamic. They kind of the stories marry each other in all different ways, and the shots, and it's real poetic. It's like a lot of poetry going on.
Yeah.
And the way the narration is and the way he's shooting it, it's so simple, but in the simplicity of it, it's poetic. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
All right. So go for it. Now, that's what an American has to say about it. What does a Chinese-speaking, I don't know what you would call yourself, a native Chinese speaker say about this film?
Chinese speaker, okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I was trying to find one information from my phone.
That's Google. That's a Chinese Google. Yes. That's all in Chinese.
I was trying to find one information
about what?
Sorry.
Okay, go for it. Shoot, I said my piece on it. Okay. I'm eating now a chocolate eclair. Go for it.
Chocolate eclair. Okay, this is a Cantonese. This is the most of the language spoken in film. This is Chungking Express in Chinese. We said it Chongqing Senling. That's how you Chinese say it. It's different title. One of the most thing I want to say is actress. She's the lead actress, Faye. Her real name is Wang Fei. It's famous, legendary musician. And this was her first film. as a screening, as a big lead, as a big screening.
She's a singer.
She's her background is singer. She's a legendary singer.
Like what? She's like Lady Gaga or something?
She's like, she's equivalent to Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey.
Back in the old days, in the 90s.
Back in those days, is 90s. So, what, like, her name and cast, lead actor, his English names. Wait, why is it this?
What?
Why is this Indian accent?
We call them different things in America.
We got it a different thing, but I tried to like put on the right word. The lead actor, he's an officer. Second one, the first one is Japanese. Yes, this one, Japanese, Japanese Taiwanese. He speaks 4 different languages: English, Cantonese, Mandarin, Japanese.
Okay.
So in the movie, he spoke this 4 different languages. And overall, this is a very artsy film. I watched it. This is my 5th time watching it. I watched it. I never paid attention. I never noticed some of the parts. This time? Yes, absolutely.
You did?
Why are you questioning me like a little grandpa?
I'm just asking. I'm not questioning you like a grandpa. I'm just asking you. Did you learn anything new during this particular?
No, your tone of the
my tone
was. Did you learn anything?
No, my tone is changing. Did you learn anything new?
Yes, I did learn anything new. Crazy.
That's what I want to
So it's a very artsy film, and then this is the film like we heard.
Poetic.
Very poetic. Director Leung Chiu Wai. He wrote the script as we saw at nighttime. Daytime. He shot it at nighttime. I feel like this is like a different diarrhea. Like you just watch it right.
Did you say diarrhea?
No, diary. Yeah. Diary. You wrote it as you go. Well, usually most of the director cannot do that. Like you have to get the script ready before you shoot, right? But each scene, every scene.
He wrote it in the morning.
He wrote it in the morning, and he shot it in the nighttime. And in this 2 part of this storyline is first officer and the second officer, the parallel life stories, like they happens at the same time. And then the woman's side is I didn't really like the second part of the story wise.
You didn't like that second story? Why not? They don't hook up. First of all, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Neither guy hooks up with a girl.
They did hook up.
No, they didn't.
No, he hooked up with his girlfriend.
No, he hooks up with the ex-girlfriend, but he didn't hook up with the new girl he liked.
New girl. Because they don't know the relationship. She's kind of stalking him.
Kinda?
Yeah, kind of stalking.
Kinda?
Yes, full on stalking, okay. And
also, however, yes.
Eventually, he found out she'd been coming to his house for a while and cleaning.
She's been going to his house and when he's not there, just showing up.
That's the part I don't understand.
Weird.
It's so artsy, but it's so weird. It's not happening in your real life, does it?
Yeah, but it's kind of like charming in a weird way, but it's weird.
Yes, it's charming in a real way, a weird way. And she's also, end of the movie, spoil alert. I can't even talk today.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler
alert. I can't even talk.
Spoiler.
Okay, stop it. This is not an ESL class. Spoiler alert. So
we're a little bit crazy because we haven't got a lot of sleep because we've been traveling a lot.
We came home very late last night. Late last night.
So basically, at the bottom line, did you like the movie or not like it this time around?
This time around, I will say I understood a little bit more. But is this my type of the movie? I will say no. But I love the camera moment.
You chose this movie.
I did choose because it's a classic movie. Classic old movie.
This is my type of movie.
This is your type of movie?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I'm a romantic, poetic kind of guy. I don't know if I could shoot a movie like this. He's really good. He's like a really good filmmaker.
Is all yes, of course. He handled like camera. What is that called? Camera
movement.
Camera movement, no, the handle.
The handheld?
Handheld, every moment is handheld. Like, majority of the movie is shot by handheld. There's no static, like, you know, between, like, difference between the French movie, French artsy movie, it's more static shots, like, medium, wide, and just, like, close up. Like, the camera doesn't move. Like, can you put me a little bit, like, she's pushing me all the way down. And then there's, like, more camera movement.
All right.
I loved it, and
I love it too. Let's talk about the slow motion part of it. So, like,
what is that? Like, I don't know, how did they do it? He took.
I think you like.
He focused on 2 people and then slow motion, but the crowd is. It's a fast.
Yeah, I think you shoot it in slow motion, then you speed it up. I don't know. We got to Dre tells how to do that.
How you divide it for 2 different
cinematographer friend.
It's like. The crowd, the rest of the crowd is speed, like very fast, but the what is that called?
What?
The lead actor, the main character was like slow motion. It's very slow. How do you do that?
Maybe you shoot it. Maybe you move slowly, and then they shoot it, and then you speed it up. That makes me just go like.
That's not how that goes.
Maybe we don't know.
What's that? This is a robotic moment. What's that?
No, I'm just saying, you move slowly and they shoot in slow motion. Well, I didn't know slow motion in that movie.
Alright.
Why is she yelling at me, you guys? I'm going to try to bring someone in.
Yes,
we're a little bit, we're a little bit tired today, but we're going to roll it.
So that's why I need
who are we going in? You said our
She watched it. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe. Waiting.
I think something wrong with your internet.
My internet?
Mm-hmm.
No. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Good day.
Hello.
Good day, mate.
All right, and yourself?
Chill.
How are you?
Here, did you've seen this movie before, obviously?
Yeah, I managed to watch it.
Drop some knowledge about the film. Did you like it?
Yeah, I was a little bit upset because like I got pretty enthralled in the first story, you know, with the drug dealer and the copper guy, and I'm like, okay, what's she doing? She's trying to get these Indians to sell drugs, and then she's fucking gone.
What happened to all the people she put all the drugs in?
What happened to the kid she kidnapped?
They put him in this weird part.
She kidnapped some little girl.
That was weird how they she went to go get the tickets and then they came back and they were gone and then we never saw these guys again.
I didn't understand.
Yeah, how did like 7 Indian people just completely disappear with like
coming up and tried to shoot her? What's that about?
I mean, action.
Well, I feel like there was a lot of nobody really knew what was going on. You know, it was just like straight into it. It went straight into it. There was no leading up. There's no foreshadowing. There's nothing. It was just, let's just go in. And like, she's trying to get these people over, and she's really good at her job and everything. And yet, it's like she just fucking leaves her guard. She's like, okay, these guys are gonna follow. I know they need the money. I've got the boarding passes.
How did she lose them so fast?
What?
How did she lose them so fast?
Yeah.
She went to the counter. She had them all there like a little family. Then she went to the counter, and then she turned around, and they were just like they hightailed it out of there. Zip, can't find them.
I don't know about you, but if I was a guy with something shoved up my asshole this big, I don't think I could move that fast.
I know they had a lot of drugs.
So many drugs.
They had a lot of cocaine in this system.
I mean,
they did stuck into.
Well, I don't know.
Yes, put her in the condom. And
those guys are like strange. They walk in the bathroom and came out like.
Yeah. I mean, I've had to rush to the dunny before once or twice, but I don't know if I could do it that fast.
I mean, I think you just kind of like roll with it. And then she kidnaps a kid. She's like shooting people. I mean, I got a little lost in that stuff.
Well, kidnapping kids.
Where did she go with the kid?
She tried to force that Indian business owner, like, you should know where they go.
She even told me, I didn't know, like, she said, like, there's a lot of from India in Hong Kong and China.
Yeah, forced labor. And there's a lot of, like...
A lot of forced labor there. Or, like, they got to do some shady stuff like that
They do, like, work for under table.
Yeah, I've been to Hong Kong before. It was pretty gnarly.
Yeah, it's rough.
What was your other, favorite parts of your movie? Like, what's the most memorable parts of the movie to you?
I've definitely been in, like, a situation where you do some heartbreak and you just kind of zone out and everything's moving so quickly behind you. Like, right now, like, I talk to my fish because I'm just like, I have nothing else to do, nobody else to talk to. So I totally deal with that guy on the second one, talking to his apartment. But I don't think I've ever talked to my...
The other guy's talking to animals.
Yeah, I don't think I've been there yet, but I definitely talked to my
But the
fish.
fish.
You know, you gotta talk to the fish.
Do
Because a lot of people
they talk back? Do they give you any recognition?
Yes, they do. My fish actually come up to me. I caught this catfish, little bitty guy. He's like really big now. He comes up and talks to me.
He looks at you in the
eyes. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, he comes up.
Has a feeling. What are you talking
I know animals have
feelings. When you talk to dog.
But fish.
Fish has a feeling. What do you mean? Why?
I worked in conservation for years, so I think I have a thing with animals. You know, like rescued animals, real pet animals.
Australian.
Yeah.
You guys love the water. Fish might talk to you guys.
Well, where I'm from, there's not really a lot of crocodiles, so yeah, you can go swimming and stuff. But if you go to like the coastal areas, you don't get in the water, you're gonna die. If you go to the coast, you're gonna get eaten by crocodiles and sharks and irukandji jellyfish. Don't worry about that.
What?
Go to pool.
I mean, it's really raw, like experience. Like seeing how man. I mean, it's interesting. It's a man perspective movie. Man's going through these breakups. Like, are these true? Like, is that all the men? Like, you know, it's like, how do you? How do you deal
romantic things. Sometimes you get a little blue. You're a little depressed. You talk to fish.
What about you? Who do you talk to?
I don't know if I would be okay with a stalker going into my apartment.
The stalker was a little bit.
I'd be a little bit.
That's creepy. Right?
That was a little bit too far.
That's creepy. I mean, and
even a cute stalker.
I mean,
even a cute stalker.
You know,
even a cute stalker.
No.
Now, if I had like an Asian stalker probably going into my apartment, I'd be like, well, I mean, since you're here, you know, you flattered me. That's for fucking sure. But don't stab me.
Be happy to see you there. So, like,
don't bring your fish to my fish. You know, that was a little bit too much. She was bringing over her fish. She was just kind of moving in, and then she.
I know. And then the movie,
yeah, it was a little bit weird.
Exactly the same person as his ex-girlfriend. She became a flight attendant.
Yeah, that she was putting on her old uniform.
Exactly.
That was a little bit too much.
Like, what kind of woman does think I don't want to repeat your ex-girlfriend? Like, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, that's
like,
a little bit too.
That was
weird.
Did you like that character then?
No, hell no.
She's a big singer in China.
I love her. She's a great, legendary singer. She's She's
Mariah Carey of China.
Yeah, she had sang that cover of the Cranberries' Dream.
So good.
She was actually the singer herself.
She did that, yeah.
That song.
Yes.
I love Hollow Hollow. People are questioning that. I like Hollow Hollow. Ken's World. Hollow
Hollow, that's a good drink. It's one of my first drinks in the Philippines. So.
Yeah, you know, when you think about the film story, it is a little strange. For sure.
It's the same thing with the
But it felt it's kind of romantic watching. It kind of felt like things that are romantic watching or reading may not be good practice in life.
Exactly.
Like
the same movie with another movie we did in the Monday Cinema Club. High Fidelity.
Yeah, no, he was kind of stalking.
He's stalking her, like following up, like calling.
Well, there's a lot of media. You know, you got Sting and every breath you take. That's
so.
Have you ever got, Taylor Swift stalker song? You know, it's how it is nowadays.
I know.
Have you?
It's kind of romanticism, stalkerism is romanticism.
You never went through a stalking stage?
Stalking who?
Stalking stage, anybody? Stalking stage?
No.
No?
No. I mean, I've followed you since I was a little girl, Dante, but I'm not stalking you.
That's fine. I'm talking about winding up in their apartment unannounced.
Have you?
Nope. No.
She's asking the real question. No, but the ending was really good. You know, for those who haven't watched it, you know, the boarding pass was really cool.
Yeah.
I made up for it. She dumped him, even though she was stalking him, and then suddenly she comes back.
Do you think they end up together?
I don't know. I feel like I want to say yes, but at the same time, that's just a disaster.
I want to say yes, but then, like, you know, you end up hanging out with each other and getting together, and then, like, you know, a few months into your relationship, you're in bed, you have a small talk, and then, you know, she's like, you know, what?
Do you remember that time you used to sneak into your house?
Your house when you weren't there, right? Like, and just kind of go through all your stuff. And clean up.
And he's a cop, too. That makes it a little bit...
your ex-girlfriend's clothes.
Like, trying your ex-girlfriend's clothes, and then you're like...
Huh?
Then you're in too deep. Then you're like, oh my god, this girl could kill me in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I mean, I've had a few exes that I was a little bit, you know, a little bit queried about. I don't know. I feel like maybe because of it's the 90s and Hong Kong things, different cultures and everything. Maybe.
Are you in the uniform right now?
I'm always in uniform. I work every Monday.
You're just like the guys in the film and the girls in uniform.
No, great. Now I'm gonna go look and find somebody stalking me in the building somewhere.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for calling.
Always a pleasure.
Have fun.
I'm glad you were able.
You guys have fun. I'll talk to you later.
I'm glad you were able to see the film.
That was great.
You got to be in the know. You got to know which websites to go to.
We found it. All right.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So if you've seen the movie and you want to talk about the movie, you can hashtag Express.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, hashtag
Chungking
Express or Express. Is Chungking Express? Isn't that? Bless you.
Actually, it's not Chongqing. It's Chongqing. That's how you pronounce it in Chinese. Yeah, Chongqing.
What?
The actual title of the movie is Chongqing Senling.
Chongqing.
Senling. Chongqing. I was like literally American accent. Chongqing means it's the name of the province.
Like Chongqing.
Not king. Ching.
Why would we say king?
I don't know. You're American. You pronounce it king. I don't know why.
There's places in the mall sometimes they're called Chungking Express. It's just like that stand. It's a fast food Chinese restaurant. Chungking Express.
No, it's called Chongqing. Chongqing is name of the province. Senling means jungle.
What does it mean then?
Jungle.
This thing's called the jungle?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on one damn second.
Hold on one damn second.
The first Express coming in. We're going to go with Mary.
Mary.
05. Mary 05.
What about Carlo?
Sing.
What about
Carlos ain't around. I try to hit up Carlo, and he's not around at the moment.
Yeah.
We're going to bring a few people in. We're going to try to bring a few people in because I don't know who watched what. Mary, are you with us, Mary? Hello? Mary?
Because this is the time we will look very weird.
We're very strange. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to call a few people in and then see what happens.
Yeah. Maybe, wait, hold on. Refresh a little bit.
What?
I saw something loading. Oh, it's not.
What did you see loading? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about exactly what
Mary.
She said I'm here, see?
I see you, Mary, but I'm trying to bring you in, but it's not letting me. It's a go live with Mary. And then this is Mary's unable to join now.
Oh, it's internet. Connection. Do you want to try some other people?
Yeah, I do want to try some other people. I'm going to bring in a few because this is just becoming a situation. If you watch the film, you want to talk about the film.
Hashtag
Express.
She said, I'm here.
I'm trying to, is your IG updated, Mary? That's a good
question.
Britton Stone, you're
Yeah, maybe that you have to update your IG.
You might have to update the IG because now we can do multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right.
Yes, correct.
That's true.
That is
true.
Weird. I feel like
what's going on? Okay, try something else. All right, hashtag Express.
There you go. We got Denise. Denise, let's get with Denise. Expired can of fruit. She might have said something about this whole situation. You are expired fruit right now, Mary.
Expired.
May 1st is come and gone.
May 1st
is come and gone. Bam!
There we go.
Denise,
oh, God.
This was a hard film to watch because it wasn't on our normal places to watch movies.
What is the normal category? I watched all the black and white, old films.
No. What you can't get it easy. It wasn't on Amazon. It wasn't on Netflix. It wasn't on nothing.
This was the hardest movie to ever find in my life.
Did you find it, though?
Where did you find it?
If it wasn't for my good friend Danny, a.k.a. Artx Treyu, I wouldn't have found it at all. Why are you guys leaving me hanging like that, yo?
We didn't know either. We left town and we watched it late last night and we were like, realized it wasn't on the air.
I barely finished it like a few hours ago, so I
watched it on the Criterion channel. Where'd you watch it?
Asian Movie Central. I have no clue what the.
Yeah. I know where it is.
Now, that being said, it was a great movie, man. I was all about it.
It was great,
really?
Right? It's very poetic.
What an artistic movie, huh?
It's
so poetic.
I love just like the market scenes and like the street scenes. I always think that's so cool to see. I mean, I've lived in the US for all my life and I've only been to like El Salvador. So like seeing those in films is just like makes me want to go so bad.
I'll ask you if you've ever been to Asia because I was watching it and saying it reminded me so much of the Philippines.
Oh, this is Filipino beer. Oh, when a Filipino would eat foods like this on the street. He was like, calm down, this is China. You're Filipino like all the way. Like stop. No.
It's very Asian. You need to get on a plane when COVID's done and go into Asia.
I fully agree. I mean, it's definitely on my list of things to do before I die. I think it's a beautiful area, though. I mean, this kind of was a gritty part of it, but like...
It was gritty, but it's... And this is 20 years ago or more, right? So, but there's a simplicity of it and a beauty in the simplicity. It feels like something we could shoot with just a camera. Like these days, like it feels like this movie you could shoot with just a DSLR camera.
I don't think it's a DSLR.
I know, but it feels like that.
But the way
but with a lot more skill,
like how they did in the fast, like blurry
look,
and then at the same token, there's a lead character in the behind, and there's slow motion. It's like how could you do that in a fast mo? And the slow-mo at the same time. This is a bar. Yeah, this is the scene I was talking about.
They got tricks on the Apple computer now.
I actually really loved the shooting of it, though. It did remind me a lot of, like, indie films that I used to go see, like, all the time.
Yeah. I think it had a lot of impact on a lot of young indie filmmakers, especially in the 90s and early 2000s. Like, Wong Kar-wai is a super famous film. Trying to pull off some stuff like this, you know, it looks easier than it is.
You know, I love this cinema club so much because it introduces me to a lot more films that I, in real life, like probably A, wouldn't know about, or B, you know, wouldn't find or want to watch.
Well, thank you, Denise.
You
What's your favorite moment or character or what was anything that stood out to you?
I actually loved that girl who was just behind you. The one with the short hair, I can't remember her name.
Faye. Her name is
Faye.
Faye. Faye.
And what?
Yeah.
Is
that her name?
America, we just call her Faye.
Well, that's America, but rest
of
the
US
world.
call her what?
Wong Faye.
Faye.
Wong Faye.
But you said Wong Faye.
No, I said Wong Faye. You call her Faye.
Okay.
You just call her like. Literally called.
Let's back up the tape because you said we call her Wong Faye.
Sounds like he literally called Joe Biden. Like, this is Joe. This is our...
Call him Joe.
Like,
what up, Joe?
Me and him are 1 and 1.
But you call her Wong Faye. Her name's actually Faye Wong, isn't it? I bet.
So Faye Wong or Faye. Wong Faye.
Yeah.
She was awesome. I loved the way that she like rocked out to the music so loud.
She loved California Dreamin'.
I've had it stuck in my head for like the past day now.
Yeah, that Mandarin version of the Cranberry song Dreams, she's the one singing it.
Yeah.
I was listening to that, and that also got stuck in my head. The soundtrack I loved too. I'm a huge soundtrack person. And...
She sang that song before the movie, actually. The song came up before the movie, and she's known for like legendary singer. Music composer, singer, and
like Mariah Carey in China.
Like a Mariah.
She is the Mariah Carey of China.
And her husband is
Madonna or
from
Cyndi Lauper.
Xinjiang, from my
from your
hometown.
Okay.
So where I'm from. But he's amazing.
But the thing about the soundtrack too is that you bring it up, which I love the soundtrack too. It's so jazzy. There's all this jazz going on there. All these old songs. What a difference. And he just that reggae song.
Yes.
these songs, and they do have something to do with the story, like in some way, you know.
For sure.
And so he kind of keeps bringing them back up. It was cool. I mean, the movie has a coolness to it, right?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to be there, and I want to shove cocaine up my butt. No, I'm just kidding about that. But like, I want to be cool and like, you know, gritty like that.
This is one of those movies that you watch that you feel like because you watched it, no, you're cooler. Like the fact that I know Chungking Express now in the new space and time, and you know Chungking Express, like we know something that's pretty fucking cool. Just so for some reason, it's cool. And if you don't know, like, you ain't really as cool as we are, because we know a cool movie.
So that means...
And you're probably not going to watch it because it's hard to see.
So that means I've been cool since I born.
I don't know. I'm not putting you into this equation at the moment.
Same equation. I've been watching this foreign Western film.
I know, but you're Chinese.
So what? Chinese is cooler than you.
Wait, so this came out in the 90s, right? Or is it early 2000s?
1994.
1994.
And it looked so 90s too, like that.
I know. I remember watching
90s. Yeah, the CD player, so dope.
I don't think I really appreciated it much back then as I did just recently.
Me too.
I mean, look at that shot. Look at these shots. Too. I mean.
Yeah, the reflections and everything I just loved too. About it.
Jane Engelbert here wasn't born, they say.
Oh my god.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm just super
1994.
I did.
I'm just super thankful that you guys picked this movie, and like I said, I just love seeing these movies that I wouldn't normally see in any other time.
I think it's great for all of us to kind of like revisit stuff. This is one of her things. It's a movie I remembered watching 20 plus years ago, but didn't. I mean, really.
More than 20 years plus ago.
You just spit in my face.
That's my production class teacher said. If you don't split the faces, you're not speaking English correctly.
Proper pronunciation.
The proper.
I think I felt that, Alice. Oh my God. Well, thank you for watching. We love talking to you about it. We love that you're watching. We love watching more films. It is Asian American Month. We'll tell you, since you love our film selection. It's Asian American Month, so we want to do an Asian. This is a Chinese film. It's Asian Month, so it's Asian, obviously, but an Asian American film that was really big. That I don't know if you ever saw, was Better Luck Tomorrow. Did I tell you? Have you watched Better Luck Tomorrow?
List of movies she watched.
It was one of the first pop kind of Asian films in the 90s that TV Films picked up. Justin Lin directed. Better Luck Tomorrow.
All right. Tomorrow.
BLT. Better Luck.
Is that artsy film?
It's kind of artsy. Went to Sundance and stuff, but it got picked up by MTV Films. It's not artsy. It's not this artsy. They'll come back. It's not this artsy.
We lost Alice for a second.
Sounds like suburban Asian kids doing some stuff. Better Luck Tomorrow.
Better Luck.
I can't wait. Is it streaming somewhere?
Easy to get. It's American film. So
I can't wait. It's going to be so exciting.
Yes. So thank you, Denise.
Thank you guys.
All the movie lists, and then
there's more stuff. You give us so many things that we want to look into.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into with Dante.
Regardless whether you use them for the club or not, just those are some good movies.
I love that you think you.
I mean, Ma Rainey's was one of my favorite films.
Mask and the Elephant Man.
It was insane.
Ma Rainey's was one of my favorite films in the last.
It was insane. Chadwick Boseman, no, but yeah.
Chadwick.
But yeah, I love you guys a whole bunch, and never be a can of expired fruit.
Never be a can of
expired. That's a good one.
I love it. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
God, Denise is always amazing to
talk
to.
So nice.
Let's see who else we can bring in here. We have a few more minutes. Here we go. Mary. Today, May 17th. Today is May 17th.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was I going to say? We're waiting for Mary. So next week is Better Luck Tomorrow. Justin Lin. Early Justin Lin. Directing.
I never watched that film. It's going to be my first time.
I hope you like it. I hope you... Mary.
Are you there? Mary.
From Pakistan.
I'm from Pakistan.
Anwar.
Maryam Anwar.
Mariam on water.
Mariam
What's
on
up?
water.
Shout out to
What's
Pakistan.
What's up, Storm?
Yo, Storm. The movie today is a Wong Kar-wai film.
Wong Kar-wai film.
Chungking Express. If you have anything to say about Chungking Express, let us know. We're gonna bring you in. Mary, you got nothing. Mary, it ain't happening for you. Mary got love for you, but guess what? I don't know what's popping. We gotta try to bring in Nicole. We gotta try to bring in Nicole.
Nicole. I like to call her name like Nicole. She's gonna show up.
There she is. Oh. Were you able to watch this hard-to-find film this week?
Not really, because I sort of, before like Netflix was like created, I sort of watched like online films like, for free.
And what did you see? What you saw?
It was interesting because I sort of had to watch the film 2 times to understand it.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it's.
Welcome to my world, guys. Watching a subtitle, it's not that easy.
I liked it. It was easy for me. What stood out to you about the film?
Who's the person snoring watching that film?
I mean, I was a little tired, but I wanted to go back to you.
I enjoy like part of like the scenes where they're like Cop 223 like sort of running through the streets of Hong Kong, and they show that part of the flashbacks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's like, I know, like all those running around and all that. I loved how they did that. Like, made the main character like frozen, and the other people kind of blurring the screen. It was really cool.
And then it's a very cinematic. It's a very like, I feel like they shot it in film or digital. I don't know, but I've been to Hong Kong multiple times. Like Hong Kong, like apartments in the Hong Kong, it's like very, very narrow and small, since it's a very condensed city. So even though in the apartment there's a few shots, like they're running around, like the cops try to chase the girl who's stalking him. So it's like, how did they do that? Like with a small camera, big camera, like lighting, sound.
I'm telling you, I think they shoot it in slow motion, and the person moves slow. Right? But then they speed it up so the guy moves regular, but then everyone else is going fast.
I think you need to rest, get more sleep.
I'm just saying.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think that's how that works.
It's possible.
What do you think, Nicole? You think they shot it in slow-mo?
We don't know.
It had to be.
By the way, Nicole, your hair looks very nice. Did you lighten it up? It's looking nice.
I lightened it like the week of my birthday.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
I just noticed it right now. It looks very nice.
Thank you
for So, give us any other favorite characters or favorite moments in the movie. Things that stood out to you. What did you think about the relationships? These guys, they're so... There's a word in Filipino called kawawa. Kawawa means like...
Like you?
No, not like me. Kawawa is like... pitiful. They're pitiful. You know, they're so sad, they're depressed, they're like they're in a pitiful moment.
Well, excuse me, how sad
I'm
you
not,
were
I'm not
when you
judging.
break up.
I'm not judging them. I'm not judging them.
Whatever
I'm just saying,
the people you've been in a relationship with.
I'm not judging them.
Exactly. So you literally put on the category on Kawawa category. That's how human relationships are.
I know. I'm not judging them. I'm just saying both of them are in a Kawawa stage in their life during this movie. And then, that's all I'm saying.
Anyway. It was funny. It was funny watching the film, considering when you look at the actor's age or like my parents' age.
Oh, the people in the film?
Yeah. Yeah, like the girl that plays Faye. She's like my mom's age.
Oh my
Yeah, her daughter is the same age with me. She's in California. She's amazing. She's another musician.
That woman's daughter's your same age?
Yes.
It's impossible.
The short hair. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
She had babies at very young?
What do you mean she has a baby? When she shot this film, she's already almost 30s.
Oh.
It's 1994.
Oh.
Remember, Asians don't cry.
No, it's great. I mean, think about it. Your parents were in love too. You know, your parents did stuff and loved all kinds of stuff. So don't worry about that.
If you break, I mean, everybody experienced breaking up. When you break up, would you or will you or have you talked to any of your animals, pets, anything?
Yeah, anybody? Did you talk to any animals or stuffed animals?
Or your pet?
I never had a breakup, so I don't know.
Well, all these movies will help you study for what's going to happen when it goes down.
All right.
Nicole, always a pleasure talking to you. Next week, we're watching Better Luck Tomorrow.
Okay.
It's going to be easier to find, I promise. Always a pleasure, Nicole.
Nicole, I always have time. I love her face expression.
I love Nicole. I think you think we're crazy sometimes, Nicole, huh? Sometimes?
I think so.
She's like,
I don't say you're crazy. I say you're just funny.
All right, well, I appreciate it. I'll take that.
We think you are funny,
I'll take
Nicole.
that. I'll see you next time, Nicole.
Bye.
We have a request coming in
Nicole.
from a good buddy of ours that I think he may have something to say about the movie.
Does he though?
Does
he though?
Let's see.
What? Drum it up.
Let's see. Stormy Storm, are you still in the house? Stormy Storm, are you still in the house? Background Storm. Storm.
What is up, guys?
Extraordinaire, masterful photographer, downtown Los Angeles.
Oh my gosh! You know, I ordered a. Have you guys ever ordered one of those? This is the most LA.
Best friend because he loves my hot pot.
There you go.
We're gonna like. I don't even care about the movie.
Crazy.
I don't even care about the movie. Let's just talk about hot pot.
Hot pot's amazing.
Hot pot is amazing.
But have you ever seen or heard of Chungking?
From what I've learned from as much as I've been watching this, none of your fans have seen this movie.
No, this is hard. It's not available on any platforms in America
it's really
right
hard
now.
To find.
Only the Criterion channel.
Oh, I have the Criterion collection. I'm doing the most LA thing right now, and I'm trying to get. You know when like you don't want to get your car washed, so you have them come to you.
Oh, right.
Oh my God.
Bougie.
You guys should get a hashtag bougie.
He's a super photographer now, you guys.
I think that you guys should watch Blade Runner. Like I've been asking for 6 months.
It's an American one, but maybe with
I think it should be like next week.
There are a lot of Asians.
Dude, Asians love Harrison Ford.
That movie is very Asian. But you got to see Wong Kar-wai's. You got to see some. I think you love it. You and Danielle would love this film.
You probably love that. That's like totally your tone of the film.
It might make you feel like jumping about to DC another film.
You know what you guys should do too? Okay, let's do it Asian. Do the Raid. Let's watch the Raid.
Raid? How do you spell it?
Good. The Raid is good.
Or like let's do some Ong Bak. Or like come on, some Tony Zhao. Tony Zhao.
ID.
The Raid is brutal.
Raid. Yeah, you'd like the Raid. It's action.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Raid. So the guy who plays Sub-Zero in the new Mortal Kombat, he's the lead of the Raid. He's the lead of the Raid.
Oh, directed by
The Raid. Well, we can look into it. I'm down for the Raid. What about Takeshi?
Yeah.
Hidden Dragon, we're gonna do that.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then what is that? Grandmaster?
Flash, Series 5. That's a rap band.
First one.
That's a good one too.
Like,
well, I'm gonna go. I wanted to come on here and just say I love you guys. And
Kung Fu Hustle, we can do.
Kung Fu Hustle.
I wanted to come on here and just say like I love Hot Pot and I love you guys and
I'm
gonna go wash my car.
Go wash your car. All right.
Bye, Storm.
Bye, Stormy. Right, we got time for one more person.
Where's that Carlo?
Hold on a second. Carlo's not around. He's not working.
Why is that every time?
Hold on a second. Should we switch it up? I was gonna do Better Luck Tomorrow, but now I'm getting this whole thing. We could be changing it up. No more Better Luck Tomorrow. Do you want to do Kung Fu Hustle?
Because the director.
Should we drop Kung Fu? Can we get him on here maybe? No, he doesn't have
Instagram. No,
he doesn't have. But we can do Kung Fu Hustle, or we can do Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Crouching Tiger.
I want to do an American film. That's why I said Better Luck Tomorrow. This is Asian American month, y'all.
Asian
American month.
Excuse me.
What?
There's so many great Asian films. Doesn't have to be made in America.
I know it doesn't have. Just me. I know that's not what I'm debating. I'm just saying this month is Asian
Then don't
American
change your
month.
mind. Just
Okay,
do
Better Luck
it.
Tomorrow.
Oh my
Better Luck Tomorrow.
God.
There's so many great films out there. I just want to. And with the month's ending, because we start with Mother's Day and we missed a week, so whatever. We're going to do Better Luck Tomorrow. We can always come back and do another film later on.
Because of somebody else in playing golf.
Life happens, Alice.
So we have it 2 weeks.
Life happens. Okay, we're going to bring one person.
Bring it.
Britton Stone was very... Mary, you can come. Mary, we try to bring you 14 times and it's not working with you.
Mary.
But we're trying. Brit.
Hi.
What's up?
Where are you calling you from?
I'm from Canada.
Oh,
Canada.
Canadian.
Yes.
Which part? Which city? Which province?
I'm from the East Coast in New Brunswick.
New Brunswick. Is that?
New Brunswick.
That's not Toronto. That's what's the city of New Brunswick?
Sorry?
That is a city, New Brunswick. Is it
so if you look at Ontario,
yes, you don't have to.
And you go towards the right, it's like a little duck thing. Kind of looks like France.
Oh, awesome! Do they speak French down there? Or do you
yes,
speak
we do. We're the only bilingual province.
Oh my God! Amazing. Well, calling in this week. Were you able? Do you know about this film?
I did not. I sent that by accident. Wasn't sending it, so I'm sorry.
I mean, I understand it this week for sure because it took us forever to find this film also. So I know a lot of people were able to find it. But
I couldn't find it, but I read a synopsis. Confused me, not gonna lie.
It is
very like, I'll see what everyone's opinions are.
Artful piece of art film, and it's actually it's like two love stories in one thing, and it kind of
it's the two love stories happen in parallel.
Yeah, it's actually fun to watch, and it's really a cool film. And I'm serious when you watch it, like,
cinematic.
This is a cool movie.
Imagine you read that script.
I wouldn't understand it. First of all, it'd be in Chinese.
I would need subtitles, and I don't know why. I could find one part with subtitles, one part without it, and then I was just like, then I forgot, not gonna lie.
While you're here, Britt, just tell us your top 3 films of all times. Monday Cinema Club. Top 3 films of all time.
Breakfast Club, always been deep in my heart. Don't know why, I just really love it.
We did Breakfast Club in here. I love Breakfast Club also.
Yeah, I think I missed that week, so I was a little sad. But Breakfast Club, always a favorite. I really like the old school Pete's Dragon.
Okay, the classic one.
The classic, and then another Disney classic, Bedknobs and Broomsticks.
I love Bedknobs and Broomsticks too. That's a great one as a kid. I don't remember the whole thing. I remember that they put the bed knob on the thing and they can fly and they go places, right?
Yeah, it has Angela Lansbury. She's like a practicing witch.
Okay, it's a different title.
It's a different title.
And I just liked how, I think it was in the 70s, and I just liked how they combined the live action with the animation. And it's so good and so clean for when it was.
Might be a good one to go back. That might be a good one to go back and check out.
Next month. Yeah, that's next month.
Next month we'll probably get something like that. Britt, thank you so much.
Shout
out to Canada.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Wow, we got Canada in the house, you guys. So lovely. We got it's North America, North and South.
North and South.
So that was this week's movie. It was called Chungking Express.
Chungking Express. You spell it Chungking wrong. It's not how you spell it.
That's how it's spelled in America.
Nope.
That's how it's spelled in America. Chungking Express.
No, that's not how that expressed.
Thank you guys for everyone for joining us. Next week it's Better Luck Tomorrow.
Better Luck
Tomorrow. An Asian American film.
Walnut Creek.
Shout out to Walnut Creek. We were just there. She's
from
Walnut Creek.
I mean, I will
Dream
say
Share 09. When she reps her hometown in America, it's Walnut Creek. Yo, Trinidad and Tobago, awesome. I've never been there. Would love to go. On to Jackson. Wait. Jack, you got something? Okay, well, we're going to do one, I think.
What happened?
Jack, let's, this guy writes me sometimes. So let's see if we can get Jack in here. One time, last person, quick. Better luck finding this movie. Yes, Denise. Yes.
Hi, Elmar.
Jack.
Hey, Jack.
Really?
What's poppin'?
Do you see me?
Yes, I see you. You're kind of in the dark and you're kind of breaking up, but I can see you. What's going on? How you doing?
Doing well. I know what you're going to say, but only reason why I came in because I have 2 suggestions for Asian movies. I'm not Asian, but...
Absolutely.
Huh? Absolutely, go for it.
All right. First of all, Dante and his friend, Alice, do you like hip-hop music at all or no?
100%, yes.
I love hip-hop music.
All right. I have a suggestion. I was going to say Volcano High. Have you seen that movie or no?
No. Volcano High?
Volcano High.
No.
Let me take a note.
Okay, right.
Look it up.
Yeah, we're writing it down, Jack. We're writing that one down. What's the other one?
There is a MTV version of it and an English version of it.
Which one's better?
Whatever you decide.
Okay.
Well, I always watch the MTV version, but...
All right. And then what's the other?
Well, you already...
Yeah.
Sorry.
Who's that?
Oh, Jack, my dude Jack's on.
And then Snoopy Dogg.
Snoop Dogg? Okay, I know a lot of people. Okay, I gotta look into that. Okay, and then what's the other movie? Yeah. What's the other movie?
I was gonna say Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but somebody already said that movie.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is definitely...
But I have them on DVD, though. I have them both on DVD.
Okay, Jack, well, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Last time you were talking about Amelie, I was so freaked out, I was so freaked out. I was stuttering a little bit, and I was only reason I joined because I was talking about Avatar,
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. But as they say, don't apologize for my disability. I have a stutter a little bit in me.
It's all good, man. You getting your communication out, and that's what counts. And I stutter a little bit sometimes too.
I stutter all the time. Most of the time, a lot of people doesn't understand what I'm talking about.
Right.
So it's fine.
I'm not. All right. Thank you. I might not be Asian. Do you recall a white guy watching Asian films? Of course you do, right?
Yeah, no, it's all good. I think we're just celebrating Asian cinema this month because it's Asian American month, but I think everyone should appreciate everyone else's cinema. That's part of what it is.
Absolutely, yes. Cinema Club, it's just not only about the Asian film. It's not only about white film. It's not only about black film. It's all the universal film. So this month we did Asian American film because of the celebrating of Asian American heritage. So that's why. But next month, starting from the June, we're going to do all diversity. We've been doing all diversity of film. So
we might do Volcano High.
Yeah, Volcano High.
Volcano High.
I think that looks like a cool movie. Snoop Dogg.
All right.
All right, Jack. Thank you so much for calling in. We appreciate it. Have a good week.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Dude, Jack's a cool guy.
Nice.
And Jack had great suggestions. One being I've never known Volcano High. I'm checking that, but I do love Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. You guys, thanks for rolling with us this week. Sorry for us being a little slow coming back from town, but we're back. Monday Cinema Club next week. Better luck tomorrow. Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. And thank you for all the suggestions. We're going to get to more movies to watch together. Anything you want to say in any other language before we go?
Any other language?
Whatever you want.
Language. Any other language. 谢谢大家的关注。And kökenonlara, kinokültürümüzün kökenonlara teşekkür. I can't even speak. Oh my God, I've been speaking English.
You're losing it. You're losing it, Alice.
I'm losing it right now. And what am I gonna say?
Teodoro. Look at that. Teodoro. Mahal kita. Te amo, Alice.
Do you want me to talk or are you gonna talk?
There's some stuff in Arabic or Farsi that I can't understand.
God.
Gracias por todo. There's a lot of stuff going on, different languages. We love you. Can you hit us with some?
Rahmat, köylülara teşekkür.
Rahmat.
Rahmat.
Shukran.
谢谢大家关注我们的电影。
谢谢。
谢谢。Thank you very much, everybody.
Have a good week.
All right, have a good week. This is giving me a hard time. I didn't do anything. I thought you were gonna close. I